If I told you that an original study done in 1939 proved that 8 days of lack of sun exposure decreased testosterone, but direct sun exposure for an hour every day improved testosterone, would you believe me? That study was done in 1939, and it proved that sunlight exposure to the body, 40% of the body, for 40 minutes a day improved testosterone by 120%. But if you expose directly tanning in the nude, the testicles, you could improve testosterone by 200% over a period of 8 days. But you could undo all of those positive results with 8 days of lack of sun exposure. And what do we know about medical industry? If you can't patent it, we gotta prove it's fake. So they spent decades telling us that the sun was poisonous and telling us that the sun is what causes cancer, while creating products that create toxic levels of chemicals on our skin when exposed to the sun. And not only that, but they gave us products that literally create a disruption in hormone function to rub all over our skin. And then they said, it's the sun's fault. And when that wasn't working fast enough, there was all of a sudden this push to push everyone out of blue-collar jobs where they might be working outside for most of the day into white-collar jobs and college educations. And then they quadrupled the cost of education during a recession and increased your debt so that those golden handcuffs looked way too good to go back to a blue-collar job. And from 1970 to 1980, they increased the UV filters that were placed on home windows so that you had even less light exposure, including in buildings as well, so that people working in an office had less UV exposure. Would you believe me? So that by 1980, we started seeing a decrease in serum testosterone levels in persons under the age of 30. And now we have 20-year-olds that have less testosterone than their great-grandparents did in the 80s. We have 20-year-olds that have less testosterone than the average 65-year-old male did in the 1980s. You want to know something else that's crazy? Testosterone levels in men help regulate cycles in women. Literally, the health of the sperm and the sperm count regulates the cycle of the female with that man. So if we decrease sperm counts and we make the sperm quality really low by decreasing testosterone, we wreak havoc on women's hormones. And when we do that, we change the health of an entire generation like that. So again, when I see all these people saying, you need a red light sauna, and you need EMF protection, and you need a grounding mat, and you need grounding sheets, and you need to do laser therapy, and you need to do this, and you need to do that, and you need to come spend $20,000 in my clinic for a week's worth of care, I kind of get annoyed, because maybe what you need to do is step outside with your shirt off and sit there for 40 minutes and just relax and take a deep breath.